Thank you so much for joining me on this exciting platform. I so much appreciate you guys joining once again. It's been a pleasure, to see you around. Thank you for watching, for sharing, for commenting. Anything you choose to do for me to ensure I keep growing. So much appreciate and I'm indebted to you guys. So I just would like to um, move into the video. And what would I like to talk about today? I just want to have a short comment, like a comment on student appointment laws in three different African countries. And when I said three different countries, I'm specifically referring to Nigeria, Cameroun, and Ghana. So I would like to talk about the law that apply in these three different countries. But before I do that, I'd like to talk about embassy's new style of categorizing students in two different lists. That is the A list and the B list. So there are some criteria you have to fulfill. If you meet those requirements, you will be in the class A, which undoubtedly has like an edge over those in B. So if you are lucky to find yourself in A, you kind of receive like a preferential treatment from the embassy, like there's a preference for people in this list, and you certainly have to have some requirements. So I would like to start this video by talking about these requirements in these three different countries. So I would like to start with Ghana. So if you are a Ghanaian student and you are aiming to come to Germany for your master's or your bachelor or something like that, if you are coming, these are some of the requirements you need to fulfill for you to be in class A. So if you are coming for your master's, for example, and you finish with a first class honor, it's first class in Ghana before you can be assigned into that class, or you are coming for your PhD, or you are a scientific researcher, or you are a scholarship holder with a German or European institution, for example DAAD, or you are a student that has successfully completed the testers exam and you've had 100 and above, or you are a student who has A1 in German certificate. If you have any of these criteria, you definitely be considered as a student under class A, which obviously has this preferential treatment from the embassy. So if you are one of the students that has any of these, you can apply to the Ghanaian embassy, Ghanaian German embassy. I don't know how to put that. Like the embassy, the German embassy in Ghana, just apply there for a space. They still have a place available for coming session. So that is that for Ghana. And if you are not so lucky to have any of these requirements, you unfortunately be in the class B, and there is no more space, at least according to the last day I checked, and that was 2-3 days ago. So this information is coming from the German embassy itself, the embassy in Accra. So I would really advise you to know more about all these things I'll be sharing with you. Like I do say in most of my other videos, try to check from the most reliable source, which is the embassy itself. So talking about Ghana, I would like to move to Nigeria and talk about things that apply in Nigeria. So in Nigeria too, we have this A and B list of a thing. So if you're a student that has any of these things I'll be mentioning, you are lucky to be in the A class, which has this upper hand as well. So you finish with a tester's certificate with a standard value of 100 of 130, or you have a good B2 language which was given by Kote Institute, for example, and you had a score of 80 points, or you successfully completed your bachelor's in Nigeria, I mean, with a first class, or in any other country, but you had a first class or a second class upper, and you did that after the 1st of January 2017. Anything earlier than that wouldn't be considered as being enough for class A. So if you have your certificate probably in 2016, you had a first class in 2016, or you had a 2-1 in 2016. You finished with a second class upper in 2016. Anything like older than 2017 wouldn't be considered as one of the criteria for the A class. So if you are so lucky, you finish after